welcome back our next guest speaker, Sofia. How are you, Sofia? It's a long time.
Wow.
Wow, thank you so much for making time to join us.
Thank you, Winnie. It's a long
Yes.
time.
Long time, yes, indeed, it is long time. But I'm glad you are able to make it. How is Namibia?
We are doing well, and we are happy to see you again.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, thank you. Before you take the stage, I would like to just introduce you. I know we met some time back, but let me give a short introduction and we can get speaking so that people can get inspired. I think the other speakers have been very, very inspiring, and I know your story too is going to inspire us. Sofia Benjamin is a Namibian, long-serving, determined, knowledgeable, competent, and confident officer. Apart from being gender activist, served as Women, Peace and Security Coordinator, a gender trainer of trainers. She has passion to women empowerment and advancement. She's not only a holder of Master of Education in Educational Leadership, Management and Policy, obtained from International University Management in Namibia. She holds an honors degree and diploma in adult education and community development from University of Namibia. During her years, she attained different professional, academic, and military qualification in education, contemporary social issues, including women in leadership and public presentation at Mandel Training Center, Harare, Zimbabwe. That's where we met in 2011. Can you believe that? That's a long time. When we organized the public speaking forum under Women in Leadership. Equally, she is a qualified staff officer, did both junior and senior command and staff courses at Namibia Command and Staff College. During the graduation ceremony of senior command and staff course, she was awarded the Best Commandant's research paper on analysis of effectiveness of succession management in Namibia Defense Force topic. Additionally, she's a member of Women Action Development, WAD, Board of Directors, and serves on various committees, including Namibia International Women Peace Center Strategic Plan and the Ministry of Defense and Veterans Affairs, Gender and Sexual Harassment Policies. Notably, she's participated as facilitator, guest speaker, participants in a large number of conferences, seminars, workshops on women, peace, and security, as well as gender agenda in Namibia and beyond. Thank you so much. That's really a lot. First of all, I wouldn't say you are not a civilian. You're supposed to be, you're not a civilian, yeah? But at the same time, you're in the military, you are an educator, you are a gender activist. Please tell us something. Tell us something about yourself. Who is
thank you very much, Winnie.
Benjamin? Who is she?
Thank you very much, Winnie, and thank you very much for the participants. I'm very, very, very great to be part of this platform, very important one. What I want to share with you, Winnie, and other participants, I just want also to borrow from the previous speaker, Winnie, who was talking about working in a male-dominant environment.
Yeah, exactly.
And what I want to share with you that myself being there, I'm very focused and determined woman. I will always get what I want to get. I just want to tell you that what I wanted to become in my life, I wanted to become a teacher when I was very young. And I was inspired by my father, who was a teacher. And I was also mentored by my mother, who was a businesswoman. They wanted always me to be somebody else, but myself, I was determined to become a teacher. Unfortunately, when I was studying up to secondary school, I did not complete grade 12. They are calling it grade 12 now in our system. I registered myself to become a teacher by a certificate. Then yet I did not complete because of the situation in our country. I joined the liberation struggle. When I went to struggle, my dear, I did not get a chance to study. But that knocking of becoming a teacher, it was still knocking.
I love the way you still didn't let it disappear, because you are still a teacher. By being an educator, you still are educating. So this is where the passion came, and this is why even though...
Remember, I'm still having that knocking that I have because I determined, I focused, I wanted to become an educator. Then from there, I was a bit lucky to be one of the subject teachers to teach our children from struggle, to teach them a vernacular language. So that when they are going to join their community, they know how to speak, because they were teaching in English. After that, only 6 months. Then it was over. From there, I was thinking, what can I do? I'm not qualified. And still I want to become a teacher. You know, Winnie, I wanted to become a teacher. I'm not qualified. Now, how? Lucky enough, again, let me share with you, I joined the Defense Force as a veteran. In a male-dominant environment, being just a soldier. That time I become also to become a mother, a wife, and a soldier. Because I told you at the beginning that I'm focused. I'm very determined woman. What I did, I decided to balance my work, my family matters, and my studies. I registered so that I can get my grade 12 while I'm working. But you have to know that I was doing it in distance. I'm not attending classes because I have to work. I have to take care of my family. Yes, it's what I want to tell you, that I'm focused. I'm determined. Yes. And from there, when when I pass,
that is what has led to you being still an educator, even where you are. You still went and did that degree. You still went and did a master's in education. You loved really teaching. And I think your father's inspiration was a lot. It was like a force. I'm just wondering, your mother's inspiration as an entrepreneur never even interfered with the way you felt about yourself and teaching, which means it's something that you're so passionate about.
Yes, because when I'm talking about my mother and my father mentored me, today I wanted just to say as a successfully educator, but I'm also a businesswoman.
Oh, okay, that one was not there. So I can see your parents both played a part into making who you are.
Yes, as you can see me aging like this, I'm still, because they are still alive, I'm still getting inspiring from my mother and from my father.
Wow, you're lucky to have both parents alive. And you're lucky actually to have got both of the inspiration and put it in your life and actually do both things at the same time. Because not a lot of people are inspired by both parents and pick whatever the parents are wishing for them and do. A lot of children just go and do different things aside from what their parents I've inspired them like, you should do this. And for you adopted, you are a teacher, you are an entrepreneur at the same time. But curiously for me, is that you still went to the forces and you still kept that passion, like, I would not let it go. And I will use that where I am. Do you know, a lot of people can feel the passion, but when they go into another different environment, they let what they desire to die off. What kept going on for you that you are still in a military, a different environment where anyone would have said that by that time, your love for, say, your love for teaching would have died, because now you are a soldier. In simple words, you are a soldier. Sorry, you are a soldier. So now focus on being a soldier and do what they're doing there at the camp. You still went and said, I'm still in the military. I will still see my passion for teaching. Whoever I will teach, I must teach. And you went for it. And that's what you're doing. And I think one of the things you say there, you're passionate about women empowerment and advancement. Using the passion that was within you. Do you feel great about that? Like your aspiration, and you're living that aspiration now?
Yeah, what I want to say with you, Winnie, at the moment, I want to say with you that I'm the first female in this environment to become a commander of the training institution. We have 12 training. We have 12 in the training institutions, but I'm the first ever woman to lead a training institution. You know why? Because of that determination, because of this training, because of this education. Now you can call me principal military officer, because I am a head of the training institution as I'm speaking.
You didn't tell us to celebrate that. And I think one of the things that we feel sometimes is to celebrate those things. This is really great, because to be the first, it means you are leading a way, creating a legacy, helping other women, helping others to see that it is possible. It is not always easy. So don't take it for granted. And we should have celebrated. You didn't say anything about it, but congratulations, because that's a great step in the right direction. And for you to see that you can imagine something as a child, be inspired about something and live it in your life. That your children can see back. I see like what happens with my children. They say, it's good, mommy, you wrote your story because you can read it. It is good that your children can see what you aspired to do is actually you are living it. And I'm sure that you are lucky again to have both parents to see it in your life. I think it's a great. So well done for that. Well done for that.
Thank you, Winnie.
I'm happy that we were able to give you presentation skills in 2011 that are helping you today. I like what Minnie said. I think it's Minnie said, none of the lessons you learn in life go to waste. Every lesson, anything you're learning today, tomorrow, anything will be useful to your future life. And I'm so happy that that has impacted you. I see why you really appreciate that. And today's you speaking the words of what you saw when you are younger, what is you are living now, is a testimony that you can see something in your brain, believe in something, be passionate about something, and have it in your life.
Yes.
What is one thing that you learned? Maybe everybody could be asking, I'm not looking at the message, they could say, what did you learn during that Women in Leadership presentation skills? What did you learn that have really impacted? Maybe you can share. They say, what is the secret that we gave you?
Winnie, let me tell you and thank you again for that. You remember the presenter who was Coach Philly?
Yes.
I'm still having that man in mind.
Yes.
I learned, do you remember when we were breaking a board? Our fear of presentation, our stage flight, control the stage flight. I learned from Coach Philly during our presentation in Harare. And what I want to share with you, we had a conference in Namibia last week, where I was also presenting that stage flight.
Oh,
and you know what my name now?
Yes.
From that presentation.
Yes.
They gave me a name as a strategic pillar.
Congrats. That's great.
Yes.
Okay.
It's what I want to share with you.
Yeah, I know what she's sharing, and I don't have anything to demonstrate what she's sharing because it looks far-fetched. And I wish Sophia had told me about this. I would have come with some board. So what we did during that presentation, one of the things that we covered was stage fright. Like when you are being told you are going to speak, you get so scared. You're so scared, you're sweating, and you're thinking it's the end of the world. What will I do? Will I die? Will I collapse? And one of the things that we put all the people who are participating is to break a piece of wood, to break it. And everyone wrote what they wanted to overcome on that board before they broke it into two pieces. And everyone broke their piece. So that's what she's talking about. I still have the images. I think if you go to our website, you'll see, I think even your photo is there, you'll see yourself. We have all the photos. Everybody was breaking the piece of wood to overcome the fear they had in terms of making presentation. That's what she's saying. That's what she's highlighting.
Yeah.
2011 to date. It's something that we saw that a lot of people had fear of presenting, speaking in front of people, and we needed to help people to overcome that. Because when you are able to present, speak in front of people, you are able to win, influence people. If you are not able to speak, then who will know what you are thinking about or what you can do? Nobody can see that.
Yeah.
And when Sophia is here, because this is like another stage she's having, she's saying that she was able to present and still got some recognition. See how speaking helps you? If almost that you can overcome that. So Sophia, well done for that. And I'm so happy to hear that you're a principal. You are now taking people through, helping them to overcome the very same thing that you overcame. How does that feel like?
Yeah, I'm very happy because my intention is now to take out for our women. You know, our women, they are the one who are disadvantaged when it's coming to presentations. Most of the time is men used to speak. And it made our women not to stand and to speak because always men used to say that they are the one, even though you are the one who prepared a presentation, the man is the one who's going to talk. Now, what's my encouragement to women is that the program, like in our Namibia system, the program is stand, and wherever we have a gathering of women, we have to bring that presentation on so that we can help them to control or to sometimes to reduce their stage flight. What I learned from Coach Philly in Zimbabwe, Harare, 2011.
Wow, that's a great step. It's like you just mentoring everybody who comes across you that they have to be able to present without feeling afraid. And I think when you're giving them that help, they can't actually believe or see the transformation in their own life, like, really, it happened, I can do it. You know, that's that part when you look back at yourself and you see, is it me? Or did something happen? I think it's really great. And thank you so much for really applying what you learned. Because there are so many times other people can go be shown something or have their life influenced in a certain way, and they still don't apply. They go back and they are very scared. They won't even talk. They won't even say anything. You'd even wonder, did you even go to that class, or were you outside the class, or what? What happened that you got even more scared? That's a big step, and I'm happy that you're sharing and mentoring others. What do others that you mentor say about it? Maybe that can help you also to see what is the impact having on their lives. And who do you mentor anyway? Maybe you can share that.
Yes. That one I can even share with you, but I have mentees from my school. I have lot, I can even mention their names, but what I want to share with you today is during my study at university. You know, I was just doing it at distance, and I had young ones who were attending full classes. I created groups so that I can meet them on Saturdays, because you know, this is theory. When they are learning, sometimes they are learning, but they don't understand what does it mean in a class. I created groups so that we can meet and they can explain to me what they learn in the class. Sometimes on Saturdays, then if they don't understand, I will go so that I have experience, you know, and they know only theory. I mentored. I have a group from the diploma, from the honors, and the last now, this year, I have a girl who was in our group when I was doing a master's. You know, that group was only for teachers. I was only a soldier among the teachers, 26.
Wow.
And, you know, the group which I created, we were 5. And then we were meeting online, we were mentoring. I was encouraging them that we must not stop. And you know what I want to share with you, Winnie, this time, out of 26, only 4 of us graduated because of that mentor. And encouragement, we left one girl who was young in our group. And she did not graduate because she wanted to drop out. Then we encouraged her. I mentored her, personally called her. My girl, you have to continue. And I want to see you having that. What I want to tell you, this year, she was the best student.
Wow.
And there were only 2 who graduated in that group. You know, that is a mentoring what I'm telling you.
Yes, that is a lot of good that you've done to somebody's life, not only their life, their family's life. And it's something that has impacted the people around the person. Because one of the things that you do when you transform one person's life, it means it will impact the people around that person. It could be the community, the family, it could be the organization. And that transformation positively impacts everyone that she interacts with. Well done for doing that. It's a good job you did. And I'm sure you will not forget. And I think also being in that group, it is important to realize that the others maybe didn't succeed because they didn't have that group support. So what you are doing when you're mentoring and bringing the people together helped the others as well. And that's why the other groups were not successful because they didn't have what you had. Well done. That's really wonderful. Who are you today? Maybe we don't know who you are today, and I'm sure when you try to describe who you are, because now I had the entrepreneur, it was not there. And now you are the principal, and last week you got another commission. What about all these things? Who are you today, maybe?
Yes. Thank you, Winnie. I just want to repeat again that as a focused and determined woman, I become a teacher, a principal, to call myself, because I determined, I wanted to become that. I'm a businesswoman, a farmer. It's only...
A farmer as well.
Yes,
as well.
because you are far, I can even, I suppose even to send you a meat from my farm.
Wow, really?
Yes.
Really? Namibia is one country I've not visited. I must come to Namibia. This has really been in my list of to-do. I must come to Namibia and I'll get in touch with you. This is very interesting. You are farming, you are an entrepreneur, you are teaching, you're the principal, you are a mentor, all this, yes.
Yes.
Wow. This is really, really interesting and so inspiring. I would like to just ask, now that you've been really a successful, I don't know whether to call you farmer, entrepreneur, educator, you say principal, which one? What would you tell your younger self?
Yes, as you can see me, I want, because I have few years to go. And I'm not going forever because I have to go and continue. I want, when I'm going, to be called Dr. Benjamin Sofia. That is in me.
So you still have a bigger goal that you need to achieve. You still want to do a PhD so that you can feel that you have lived your life.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. And there were people getting tired of studying, and you are here saying you still want to go and study. That's a lot of inspiration. That's a lot of courage.
Yeah. It's what I want to do, because you know, Winnie, I forget something, because when I was studying my master's, my daughter was also studying her honors on education. And most of the time when I get my results, I send to her so that they can mentor her to see that Mommy is doing well. From there, she was also on top, because she did not want me to be on. Then the day of the graduation, we graduated together with my girl. Yes, she's a teacher, professional teacher now.
Wow. You are inspiring others, you're inspiring your children, you are graduating at the same time, you are studying at the same time, like you're telling your children. It is possible. And nothing, age does not come into play. You can do anything, anytime. You can still be a success at any time. That's great. That's great inspiration, especially for children. When children think that education ends when you do maybe your first degree, you're still telling them you can study. Even when you have family, you can study. There is opportunity. Nobody is stopping you except yourself. Wow. That is a lot of inspiration, my goodness. No wonder it will never go. And you know, they say, once a teacher, always a teacher. So even when you retire from the service, I want to assure you you're still going to be an inspiration and you're still going to be a teacher. So please don't say when you retire, you are going to pack your books and keep them aside or packed. You are like, no. It's going to be another beginning of another life. Your teaching will still go on until the day you die. That's it. As a teacher forever. Whether you'll be teaching us about farming, whatever you'll be teaching, but it's there. And since you have said you are going to do your PhD, I'm so glad that you'll be inspiring us. We have been saying and giving ourselves the next stage is doing that PhD. That is really inspiring. Is there anything else you wish to say to your younger self?
That's all what I can share. I'm just glad to be part of this again, Winnie. And please continue to inspire others. Continue inviting others so that they can share and others learn from them. Thank you very much, Winnie.
I am so glad. I love to learn from people. And I think when you learn from people, you overcome things that you always see as impossible. You have shared something so great about learning, that you can learn at any age. You can learn even with your children, because we give ourselves so many excuses. I don't have the money. I'm a parent. I don't know what. We give ourselves reasons not to do the things inside we are dying to do. So with your story, somebody listening to you will no longer give themselves those excuses. Any questions from the audience, please just type in your questions there. You can see people are just listening. Maybe they are shocked, like, what do you mean? She's doing so much. You know, we can get shocked until we don't want to ask. We can get shocked at the same time. We can get self-beating, you know, looking back and saying, why have I been doing all the things I've been saying I can't do? I can't. And she's doing it. So no one is stopping you. You stop yourself. Yeah, no questions. Somebody says there are no questions. Just want to congratulate the speaker. Wow, yeah, they're not saying the messages. Well done. We are proud of you. Wow. Thank you so much. This is a beautiful experience. Let's keep going. Yeah, that is a lot of inspiration. And thank you so much for having the time to share. I'm so happy
Thank
that
you,
you share that.